Are you a fitness professional that feels like you need all these fancy certifications to have success being an online coach? I'm here to tell you in this video, we're going to show you how to be a successful online personal trainer without all these fancy certifications. And guess what too? As a bonus at the end of this video, we're giving this book 100% free, right? So it shows you how to be even more successful online personal trainer. This one I will not burn because it's got so much value, twice the value as a certification. Make sure to stay tuned for the video. All right, so I want to start off with a story before we get into all this valuable information. So 10 years ago, when Chris and I started off, we got into the fitness industry, we became personal trainers, online coaches. 10 years ago.
10
years ago,
literally. It makes us feel old.
Man,
but
I'm not old.
To me, that's just experience. But back to the story. So when we got into this, again, we felt like we had to get certification after certification to feel solidified, to feel like, we were just credible, to where we just could just like literally be on the next level to where all the pioneers were, right? Because again, we also suffered a lot from comparison syndrome, which we talked about in a previous video on our channel. So we always measure ourselves to these other fitness pioneers to where they had PhDs, they were doing research, they had all their certifications like nutrition ones, CSCS, CPTs. So Chris and I were like, okay, well, if we want to do this, like we obviously have to have so many certifications in order for people to take us serious and actually build a good business that's going to make us money and serve people, right? So again, we went through the entire whole motions of getting our CPT, we got our CSCS through NSCA, we got our certifications in nutrition through the ISSN, and literally we got our masters, in sports nutrition through the ISSN, to where we spent lots and lots of money on education and certifications. And that's all great, right? Because it did help us, understand health and fitness better and stuff, but it never really taught us like how to sit there and market and run an efficient business and actually coach people, which is a whole nother dynamic itself. So fast forward to that, we were going through, our business dynamic duo training that we had for 7 to 8 years. And literally not once, we were very successful with this business. We built this business to multiple six figures for many years. And not once, after serving thousands of clients, did they say, Chris, Eric, what are your certifications? What are your qualifications? Right when I honestly, I never even thought about it until literally probably 5 years into the business after doing it, because I was so busy building the business and helping so many people to where it just kind of I was telling Chris, did anyone ever ask you, did any of your clients ever ask you about certifications? And
maybe 2 people asked me personally, but
literally,
it was never a make or break. It was just out of curiosity. That's it.
So my whole point with this story is that, we never needed certifications in order to build a successful online fitness coaching business like we did with Dynamic Duo Training. That was all just a self-living belief and false belief that we just kind of thought, okay, here's these other fitness pioneers, we have to be like them, and we have to have all these certifications to, feel validated, to where it's like, we believe in ourselves. When it was all right here the whole time, just believing in what we had and what we could do to help people. So again, that's my whole story on just why certifications really don't mean anything. Yeah, they're great and everything, but at the end of the day, please don't let that hold you back from sitting there taking action and serving clients and building an online business.
All right, so now you're probably thinking, all right, Eric, that's a good story, but myself, how do I sit there and go online and be successful without having a piece of paper like this, right? From NASM, ACE, whatever it is. I'm not even gonna say anything about them, but I'm just saying though, So just picture this real quick, okay? So right here, you have personal trainer A, okay? Right here, you have personal trainer B. If I go back to personal trainer A has all of the certifications you could probably think about, has a PhD, understands biomechanics, physiology, nutritional sciences, everything you could probably think about, right? But with this coach right here, maybe when somebody goes to their Instagram, just say that for example, maybe he has 500 followers and his profile is not really primed or anything like that, right? He's not really good at posting pictures or kind of marketing himself, okay? Now, personal trainer B, right? This personal trainer right here doesn't have many certifications. Maybe he just has a basic kind of certification, or maybe doesn't have any at all, okay? Now, maybe the person goes to this person's Instagram, right? And this person has literally over 10,000 followers. He's got really high quality pictures. He's got video tutorials on there. He's got case studies of clients. His Instagram profile is absolutely primed, right? Now, who do you think that the consumer is probably most likely going to pick?
I'd say B.
It's going to be B 9 out of 10
Sad
times.
but true.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But human psychology, human nature, people are going to gravitate towards this person. You want to know why? Perception. This person knows how to market themselves and have themselves be perceived as the authority and the person that can help them out the most. That is so important. And guess what? These certifications do not help you out with that perceived outlook by somebody coming to you, okay? Now that you guys understand that analogy of personal trainer A and B, now you're probably like, Chris, okay, I understand that your story was good, but how can you help me out, right? So I'm going to give you some steps on how you can sit there and be a successful online personal trainer without getting certified, okay? The very first step is understand this acronym called AMO, A-M-O. You have to understand who your audience is. Who do you want to sit there and serve? Who is the niche that you want to go after? In there is M, right? Messaging. You have to understand your messaging. So when you understand your audience, you have to understand their pain points, their frustrations, their wants and desires, and you have to speak it to them so they gravitate towards you. The next part is the O. You have to have a good, compelling offer that is unique, a unique way of solving their problem, right? That they get them out of the pain. That is so key, right? So remember AMO for step number 1. Step number 2. You have to get good at sales and marketing, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Flat out. Whether it's phone sales, whether it's like one-to-many on a webinar or group style, you have to get good at sales, okay?
Which we sucked at first too.
Yep, and you have to get good at marketing. Absolutely. You have to be a fitness marketer first and a coach second in this online game. It's just the way it is. Again, it's not right, it's not wrong. It's just the way it is, okay? So get good at sales and marketing. The third thing you have to do is you have to get people results, right? You have to get them results. And when you get those results, you showcase that on your social media because results, they can't be triumphed by anything else, to be honest, right? So get really good at getting people results. The fourth thing is you have to care. You have to really care as a coach. You have to listen to your clients. You have to take a general interest in them. You have to really give them a client experience throughout the whole online training game, right? Because again, it's not in person, but that doesn't mean you can't sit there and give them a client experience online. So you have to get good at a client experience and really care as a coach. So those are the 4 things that you can do to be a successful online personal trainer without getting a fancy certification.
That's a solid 4. Solid 4, Chris.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, so you probably think, okay, Eric, Chris, like you guys told a good story. You guys, sold me on this being kind of BS in a way. And then you guys gave me some, tactical tips to take action on. All good, right? So then, but like, is there anybody that I can relate to? Do you have like a social proof, a case study? And I mean, I'm going there. Give me a second. So I want to tell you really quickly about one of our Dynamic Fit Pro students, Chris Polanco. And
from scratch, I was straight out of college. I never really even trained anybody in person, only a couple of people. Nobody really knew who I was. I never dabbled into online fitness training at all. I literally started from scratch, from nothing, like literally from the bottom, right? So Chris and Eric helped me build my online fitness business straight from scratch. They taught me exactly how to market my services, how to create my offer, how to price my programs, how to build my systems and processes so I'm not struggling down the road. I'm trying to scale and impact clients, and just really how to deliver as an online coach, because it's a completely different game from in-person training for the most part. And in terms of the benefits, I mean, I'll be honest, at first like it wasn't that good, but obviously with everything you just have to stick it through. After a month I was able to close my first client, and then fast forward now selling my services for about 6 months, I literally just closed my first $5,000 month straight from online coaching. Like, let me just say that again, $5,000 just an online.
An amazing guy. He's been working with us for a little over 6 months. He's based out of New York. He had the same issue right when he first came and worked with us. He had that self-limiting belief, like, guys, like, I want to be an online coach. I want to work with you guys, but I don't have any certifications. Like, that's going to hold me back. People aren't going to take me serious. And I could just tell, like, just talking to him, just breaking down layers, that he had something special in him to where he didn't need that bullshit to sit there and go out there and serve people. Like, everything he had was right here. He had all the competence from just self-education. He was jacked, so he was a walking billboard, and he truly cared about people, like Chris said, is what number 4 was. So after that, Chris worked with us. Literally, he went through all of our steps, frameworks, teachings, coaching, mentorship, and he's on the road to 6 figures in only a little over 6 months, right? So he's already making $5,000 to $10,000 months. So that's just social proof, guys, right there to show you that a piece of paper is not going to validate from, you taking action, most importantly, and others, wanting to work you, because at the end of the day, people, your clients, are buying coaches, not coaching. Okay, I'll say that one more time. They're buying coaches, not coaching.
Man, Eric, It's a mic drop. If I had a mic, I'd drop it. Okay, so hopefully this video helped out on how to become a successful online personal trainer without getting a fancy certification, okay? If you are interested in learning more tactics and strategies on how you can find your audience, your messaging, your offer, how you can stand out as an online coach, how you can make more money as an online coach, we are giving this bad boy away absolutely 100% free. All you have to do is click the link in the description box, and we're giving the digital form away. So it's the audio, it's the ebook. Highly recommend checking out both, because in the ebook we have all these images and really cool visual cues for you to learn. Okay, so get your copy, Rise of the Fit Pros, if you want to be a more successful online personal trainer. Make sure to subscribe to our channel as well. Like, share, comment. And yeah, I'd like for you guys to comment, what is like one of your self-limiting beliefs in the comment box below? Is it, imposter syndrome? Is it comparison syndrome? Is it that you feel like you need to, sit there and impress your peers? Is it a time thing? Is it like a bad economy thing? I want to know exactly what's holding you back from being a successful online personal trainer, okay? Other than that, download the book in the description box. Hopefully this video was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, guys.